Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hi, hello. It's great to be here. 1 year after we started everything in San Francisco, that was the first event of NEO in US. So it's a long journey that I'm so happy to be here again. I want to talk about distributing finance to everyone here. So everybody knows that both from City of Zion and Nash, we have been driving this different way of thinking of blockchain. So we are trying to take blockchain from a business perspective where blockchain is the infrastructure where we build this financial system of the future. So we believe that blockchain is going to be the infrastructure for digital assets, and the way we go forward on society is increasing how society is digital. So I want you to talk about Nash for you guys and what Nash actually is, because there's a lot of confusion talking Nash is an exchange, but Nash is a financial platform for the future when the economies are digitalized. So NEO is a great partner because NEO is about the smart economy. And that's why we are thinking together on how we drive things forward. So the first thing is, most people is already familiar with our project. It's called NEO Exchange, which has the token NEX. We did a rebrand, but we kept the name for the token because that's the ticker on the smart contract. We have a new brand, we have a new image, we have a new look and feel that I think is great. Nash is going after one major problem of cryptocurrencies. So if we are going to be mainstream, if this is going to be really the backbone of a future digital economy, we need to solve the problem of self-custody. So the first thing that we're going to attack head-on is the fact that 99% of cryptocurrency trading actually takes place on centralized exchanges. And in the moment that your assets are on these exchanges, they are not crypto anymore. They are merely representations of what crypto actually is. So that's where we're going to go forward. We want to offer a platform where you can keep your funds, where you can trade your funds, you can use your funds while still being crypto, while still being in control. So how we get there? That's why people are saying, oh, next is a DEX, is because to get there, we need a DEX, right? So if we are going to achieve the goal of being crypto, we need to be able to trade assets. So Next is a fully decentralized exchange where users are in control of their assets during all times. It offers the same user experience as the best centralized services. So people is already familiar with this new digital form of banking. So everybody today has some banking app, maybe it's Venmo, PayPal, whatever. People know that this is the best user experience, and that's where we should be aiming for. To do that, Next combines the security and the speed with the functionality that we're aiming for. That's a lot of promises that's very hard to achieve. So how we get there? We get there with revolutionary UI. To do revolutionary UI, you need revolutionary technology. Our technology is based on what we have been calling our off-chain matching engine. So what does being off-chain means? It means that we are doing some computation, in the case is the matching, outside the chains. But to be trustless, we need to sign contracts and we need to do handshakes in the platforms that people hold their assets. So you can see here in this slide, there's a state channel smart contracts. This is deployed on NEO, this is deployed in Ethereum, this is deployed in Bitcoin elsewhere. So these contracts, these scripts, they hold this state channel system, which the matching engine manages. And that interacts with user wallets. So I'm going to show you guys here what is revolutionary UI for the DEXs, what is revolutionary UI for wallet. I have to say, this is currently ongoing on security auditing, and it will be ongoing security auditing for a while. We work with many different partners, because these are new protocols. We are talking here about not just one protocol. We're talking about one protocol for state channel management, one protocol for zero knowledge management of keys, and one protocol for interacting with the keys management to the state channel management. So to actually be secure with it, we need to have many testings. User testing is more regarding UI and UX. And we have always been saying that Next will launch when we are happy with the interface. So the Nash Exchange will launch when we are happy with the experiences that users have on that. And how can we say that we are happy if the users are not using it? So that's why we want to get our more passionate users. So some very wise business people said that you need to find passionate users about your product and listen to them. That's what we want to do. So what is revolutionary UI with great security? It's something that looks a lot like the services that you know that are centralized. So if you think about the best systems that are centralized, they look exactly like this. And that's exactly what we want. And we want to push forward. So you have a website that you log in naturally with your email and password. And through a complicated protocol of key management, you get your keys at your client. And the way it looks like is as if you are logging in any centralized service that you know. And after that, you have your wallet here for NEO, for Ethereum, for Bitcoin, for all other chains that we want to support in the future, that you can manage your assets, see your transactions, and stake your coins. I'm showing this because I believe this is going to change a lot how this looks like. The technology behind the protocols are there, they are implemented, and they are solid. But we want to work with the users how this is going to look like. And this is how an advanced exchange at Nash looks like. So it's exactly the same experience we would expect from the best trading of Forex today. So you have a very snap and fast interface, and you can do cross-chain as if you are doing cross-chain in a centralized exchange. So it's very common, this kind of transactions here on centralized exchange. So you are trading NEO for F and F for NEO as if there was nothing holding you back. And that's the same user experience we want to bring there. How we do that? Using state channels. This is how we're going to buy crypto using fiat. So all the protocols to interact with the partners that provide fiat on and off ramp, they are behind here, the interface. They are deployed to the client. And just deploying to the client is not enough. Our client is coded in such a way that we call it's adversarial. So our client does not trust the server who is sending the front end. There's a protocol where the client becomes trustworthy of receiving what the front end server is sending. This is something that we have never been seen done in this space. So 3 products. A great wallet for funds management, a great exchange for trading, and a great way to go in and off of crypto. 3 products in one platform. And they are being ready and launched for the community on March 31. We will invite every user of our community to, on March 31, use our products to trade, pay, invest from top to borrow in many chains, cross-chain, with no latency. Our goal is to provide revolutionary UI, and we continue to strive on technology as a reason to get there, as a motive, how we get to bring everybody to the digital economy. So if we move forward in this future, how people are going to interact with digital assets should be as natural as they use centralized services today. And we are in US, and I'm very happy that we're going to support US out launch. You know, I am Brazilian, and I can say this. US is not going to win a Brazilian bureaucracy. Yeah? Oh, I know bureaucracy. We can play that game. So we have the licenses for money transmitter license in several states. We're going to continue to pursue those licenses. And we are going after every license to allow us to do the user experience that we want to provide. And we, as you all know, we're not only following compliance, we want to push compliance forward. So the same way we worked with the European Union to launch the first public offering of a security token, we want to help every other place that we work to have more forward-thinking digital economy laws. This is how Nash is going to look like, and this is how Nash is looking like now. So this is just the launch of our new UI, or how our brand looks like, so you can enter Nash.io and be part of this new change. I think it's a beautiful site, and I have to congratulate all the team on the amazing design and on the amazing implementation. And together with it, we are launching a referral program where we're going to give away $100,000 in Bitcoin and 46,000 Nash tokens. So to win is very easy. You need to have a referral code, and this is by invite only until we will open the exchange to everyone. So to enter on the referral code, you can use one of these cards that we are distributing here. It has a code in the back, right? Or you can be a member of our community where we're going to send a message for you, a private message for you in the next few hours with a code for you to join our referral program. I want to show a video for you guys about this referral program and how this looks like. Yeah. So the more people you invite to be part of the digital revolution, the best the chances you are. And we have always catered for our community. So we want to continue to work together with the community to refine the product. And we want to continue to work the community to give the most value we can to our investors. And Nash loves developers. We are DevCon, so I need to have at least a few slides about developers. And everybody knows that the 5 founders of Nash came from Seed of Zion. We try to put a lot of code open source, so have Tom did NeoPython, Ethan did Neon Wallet, and Fabio built a lot of things. He's now heading the Russian initiative. So we continue to love developers. We are developers at heart. So to be developers at heart, we want to provide the best user experience for developers also. So it's not enough for us that the user has the best user experience when he keeps his funds, when he trades, and when he invests. We also want that people build on top of platform have the best tools to build so. So we want that interacting with a decentralized exchange made by 3 complex protocols is as easy as coding any centralized server. So to do that, we are offering a GraphQL API that can be transported through WebSockets or HTTP transports. So you can easily port your current HTTP systems to it. And we are providing Python SDK, Go SDK, and TypeScript SDK. And this is not an SDK that is just a wrapper around the API. Because we are Python, Go, and TypeScript developers, we know that you, as a Python developer, want a Pythonist API. So I'm going to show here what is a Pythonist API dealing with a decentralized exchange. So this is a GraphQL Python API dealing with a DEX through 3 complex things to list all the balances in your account. So with 10 lines of code, being 6 of those comments and definition, you can list all your assets in 5 different chains in decentralized manner. That's how you bring best user experience for developers. And that will be launched together with the system on March 31. We're going to open source our 3 SDKs for everyone. Thank you very much.